now tuned in to radiodr.co.za.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm Nishi B.
And I'm Dineo Mkobong
And this is WineO'Clock.
on www.radiodr.co.za.
Hey guys, I'm Nishi B.
And I'm Dineo Mkobong
And you're listening to WineO'Clock.
on www.radiodr.co.za.
Yo guys, I need to stop being a cartoon character one day when I grow up. One day when I grow up.
Please don't stop. I like don't stop.
Dude, we just had a 20-minute conversation about how I threw a shady line into conversation recently
just
when it was just an
easily.
observation.
No, you boomerang it, and then it comes back, and you're like, yeah. Anyway, that tsunami, right? Yeah, the rain's so hectic.
To be fair, when the boomerang came back, I was not around.
Hey, yeah.
I think that's even worse.
See, you've got impeccable timing.
Anyways, hey guys. This is episode, 8?
Episode 8, yes.
I can't wait for us to get to double digits. And
It's
I'll feel
gonna
a little
get
bit
there soon. It's
adulty.
gonna get there soon. Soon.
Pending.
So, what is today's...
Wait, guys.
Ooh.
It's my birthday this week. Sorry, it excites me every year.
Okay, it's Noshibi's
Every
birthday.
year.
Did you decide where we're going?
Yeah, but I'm not going to tell the people on the radio. Then they show up. Yo. Not you, but don't show up.
Wow. Just... I would like to apologize for her. I do not hold the same views. To think that you guys are creepy enough to show up because it's her birthday.
Don't be. Lalel, I have lived.
Look, weird things do happen to you. Like
No,
the
but,
strangest things do happen to
I
you.
self have lived.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I
I've had
wouldn't put it past
windows smashed. Like,
Yeah, I
I'm
wouldn't
not
put
trying to
it-
have. You don't know who listens to our podcast.
you. This is true. Like, this is what I wouldn't put it past weird things happening to you.
Of course. So let me not just.
Like, but it would be interesting to
No,
be
it would
sitting
not
there
be funny. Haha.
mid-main course. Girl, who that?
Have you seen me lose all my shit?
I've actually never seen you go on a full Becky. Like a half Becky. I've heard a lot of full Beckies, but haven't seen you full Becky.
It's never fun for the other person. I
But it is
usually
strangely
shake because
calming.
I get very angry and then my
Yeah,
hands shake,
shake.
but I sound very calm. A lot
Really?
Of the time. Yeah.
Oh no, my voice changes.
It depends actually. Sometimes I shout, but then I'm trying this thing where I'm like, guess what? I'm a serial killer. But that is not what we're talking about today. My temper's not the discussion
You're
today.
a serial killer. She
We-
did admit that. So if I just disappear, she's suspect number one.
Why would I go for someone in my social circle?
Because then people will think it's, you'll be the last suspect because you'll be helping everyone look for my body. And that's how you hide in plain sight.
Like Dexter.
Yes.
No, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. Now I must chop you up and shit. No, I don't have time for that. Do you know how gross that is? You know, like at Glimbis, I'm never the person that gets involved with washing tripe. I can't be involved. Now I must be chopping up a
I
body.
did that once.
I've never.
Only once. Just because I arrive at the time people tell me to arrive at. But like, Bantu time is like 4 hours later. So it's the only one there. And I got in like once. And then, so myself, my mom, and my dad arrived. And then one of like the aunts, or my dad's brother, or sisters, it's just like, umakoti nakasizingane, referring to my mom. And my dad was just like,
We don't do that here.
ukuwasha amathumbu akubona akona umsebenzi wabantu abafundile. I was like, Daddy. He's like, no. I'm just making a point that yes, we can ask the child to do it, but don't tell my wife to do that. She's motherfucking educated. And I was like, yes, Dad. See, I want a man who stands up for me like that. Just like slap down on his sister. Bah! Not my wife.
You can pick my kid though.
Yeah, the kid can do it.
Yeah, for sure.
The child. Let the child
I didn't marry a
watch.
slave.
Look, she's not here. She's my wife, okay? She's not yours. So put some respect on that. So it's like, but anyway, we do digress a lot. It's a thing we do on 1 o'clock. What is the
I can't say
topic
this. No,
for
you
today?
introduce the topic because like a lot is happening in my mouth, and I'm just like,
Okay.
oh no, I think I'm gonna have verbal diarrhea. So I need you to speak so that I don't say what's happening in my head. It's a party.
Okay, so today's topic a little bit serious, but we'll try throwing as much off the cuff weirdness in it as possible.
That's my life.
So the topic is how we pick and choose our xenophobia.
Ooh.
Because it's come to our attention that we actually pick and choose certain people that we're xenophobic against, and certain nationalities.
No. You need to be very clear about who the we in this conversation is.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, but like it's only, look, the we is not only South Africans, it's just Africans in general.
Okay.
All of us.
Black
Alles.
people, really.
Yeah. Alles say Ketsi, xenophobia yethu. And it's funny how, or weird to think about what is the logic? 'Cause it's like there's no algorithm to it.
Actually, I just
Yeah.
thought about it. It's not just an African thing. It's a brown people thing.
Yes. It's a brown
brown
yes,
people thing.
it is. It is actually a brown people thing.
Because I briefly saw this floating around recently on, can I call it that? I'll call it brown Twitter because I just feel like calling color Twitter. It just sounds very different.
There's something called color Twitter.
Yeah.
What?
Guys, I trip and fall into a lot in my phone.
Yes, you do.
Like I trip and fall into shit. But on brown Twitter, really, not. Yeah. They were talking about it, like how in the Indian and the Muslim communities as well,
Yes.
colorism, and it can go back to like, it's not xenophobic per se, but it's colorism across the board, really. Because it's seen in the brown community, the lighter you are, the more pretty you are. And this is in black
If you're a female,
yeah.
if you're a male, the darker you are, the more
Yeah, it's all dark and
respected-
handsome
Yeah, you're
was-
more it's like
yeah.
light skinned niggers. That's a whole thing. So we're not trying to do light skinned niggers. It's a whole thing. So if you're a female, you need to be lighter.
To
if you're
be deemed
to
as
be deemed as beautiful,
beautiful, yeah.
or worthy of something. To be for males, if you're
all
darker,
dark and
it's just like
handsome.
ooh, Idris Elba, who this. It's so tricky, and you're like, oh, what's wrong with Drake?
No, Drake with a beard.
You see, and then we add things because then it started with
Yes.
Common, but it was like, nah, Common's hard, man. No, of course we love, but like, ooh, but it's the beard, and you're like, okay, if you can grow facial hair, then you're less light skinned than if you can't grow facial. What is this?
It's an accessory. It's an accessory, really.
It's like the booty on women.
It depends on the kind of person.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
it's
a booty,
booty or
boob-
boobs
yeah,
or
it's like a, I'm just
enhancement,
going.
makeup.
It's like a
Those
a
things.
booty. Ooh, bearded man. Hey, you can't grow facial hair. Okay, but the facial hair thing is
It
kind of
depends.
recent-ish.
But personally, for me, it's just I won't clown a nigga because he doesn't have facial hair, but just because you have facial hair, you're not my first choice either.
Yeah,
Because facial hair doesn't necessarily enhance people's looks all the time.
yeah. Also, it doesn't mean you're smart or like. Look,
Hot.
now you've got this
Hot.
gorgeous man with facial hair who's dark and tall, that he's raking, geese out of the sky, but you're dumb. Sikhuluma ngani? Uthi uyakhuluma nje, "Ha, ha, ha, baby, you're so funny." What? Just, oh my God. Have you never dated a dumb person? Yeah.
I've talked. We were talking.
Okay, y'all were talking.
We
and
were
you're just like,
talking. We might have touched each other. Like, oh my God.
and so you're just like,
We've never
what am
dated
I
though. I've never dated a
doing?
dumb nigga.
You're like, what am I doing? What is happening? And you're just like, what is happening?
No. I've always made it a point that I need to be able to date a nigga I can learn from. If I can't learn from
Yeah.
you, I'm wasting my time.
No, look, sometimes, things happen. You've lived on this earth long
No,
enough.
tell us. No, since we're here, tell us
Also,
what
this
happened
is-
to your
This
friend.
is not the topic.
No, it's not. But we're here now. We're here now. Let's
We'll
talk.
rein it in another time. But yeah. Look, that's actually weird. See, yes, I remember a weird thing that happened to me. But we'll talk about it
Outside
at
of
the weird.
me.
Yeah, outside of you. You are not there.
Outside of Aki too.
Yes.
So weird
yes.
things happen to you outside.
One
of us.
weird thing happened to me.
No. Like I just need to confirm.
Like a single
Outside of
weird thing. Single.
No, go on.
But look, if I look hard enough, I'm sure you're somewhere in the background of the
No,
story.
shit. Don't blame me.
You're in the background somewhere, just blissfully unaware, you know?
Oh, this guy. Like, can weird shit happen to you in your time, ma'am?
Yeah, and like I'm sure you were there somewhere. Like if I had like God's magnuscope. Yeah, no. Do you know? She was actually in the room. She influenced
Guy.
it. But also, Njoba, you were mentioning, you're just like, it's not a black thing or an African thing. I've just thought now, it's actually also, yes, it's a white thing. In Europe, they're very xenophobic to Eastern Europeans when the Western Europeans are. And I heard someone say something about Spanish people, and they're like, they're dirty whites. They call them dirty whites.
Oh, shit.
So I'm like, what? And yeah, you're white, but you're not really. You're, because you're a bit too close to Africa, and you kind of olive in skin, not necessarily white as I don't know. So there's that.
Wouldn't
even
that make
in
them more Middle Easterny than African, really? But it's like how the Egyptians, the light-skinned Egyptians, think they're not African, and you're like, bitch.
But you're within this continent.
Bitch, you
it's all
need
right.
to cross the continent. Like,
relax. We're all African right here. So yeah, so there is that, especially amongst the Mediterranean. When the Mediterranean countries, and I was like, what? And I remember a friend of mine was telling me she was an exchange student. She's like, yeah, they will. I'm like, and it's like, no, the term is like dirty white. Even the Greeks are given kind of that because they olive.
No, but I've heard
not necessarily.
This is in hindsight now, like 20 years later, no, like 15 years later. But I went to a German school, and I remember in one of the textbooks, there was like this cartoon. I think it was in German, and basically it was like, you know how the Turks also leave, and they migrate, not necessarily just Africans, but it used to be a lot of Turkish people going to Germany, going to other European countries, and they were seen as less than. Even in the cartoons, and this is like the early 2000s, and I'm sure that like these books were published like in the 90s. So this is shit that's been going on like continuously, but like I think like that just shut down in my mind because I was like, look, I'm fighting a racial war in the school where the German kids have some shit against the black kids. So I was just like, I don't care about European problems. Those are not my problems right now.
I got my own problems. Like,
oh, my dad got to fight here. So I don't care about your problems. But now thinking about it, I'm like, oh, shit.
No, I think, it happens everywhere. And then the question is, how do you choose your xenophobia? Just when we were talking about the topic earlier I find that I see a lot of South Africans be very accepting of people from Eswatini, people from Lesotho, hey my people from Botswana, and people from Namibia are very much, look, Namibia doesn't get as much flack.
No, but Namibia is safe because South Africa
they used to be a colony, of South Africa. So, in South Africa, we speak Tswana, we speak da-da-da, it's fine.
Yeah.
But then, there's so much energy against South Africans, but Venda, Tsonga, and Ndebele people. Although they're South African, it's just like, people are very xenophobic against them, and Zimbabweanness
is actually the word.
I don't believe in the word tribal. It's a word that white people gave us as brown people. But they
it's
apparently
tribalism,
don't have
really.
A tribe. What's this tribe, Nyan?
Their tribe is white.
Nah.
But
they
now
are never described as a tribe.
But they're not actually, because the Canadians, it's like Canadian French and Canadian.
French Canadian. No. So personally, like, but we know what the word. I know in reference.
Yes.
But personally, I don't like using that word because it's another construct in denial. But anywho, so and I was I was wondering how is it? Sketsa kanjani? What's the choice? What's the oh no, you're
What is the
Nigeria.
protocol?
Yeah, man, what's the protocol? What makes a Zimbabwean less welcome than someone from Botswana?
Because you
In
cross the
SA.
same borders, really.
Same borders. In fact, I feel like Zimbabwe might be slightly closer. It's just slightly.
Limpopo,
Just a
you know.
bit, yeah, it's
Like,
slightly
it's just there
closer.
because like bots from like this is like road trip
Okay,
unnecessary
okay.
information, but like to drive from Pretoria to Windhoek, the closest way to go is via Botswana. Guys, that country's barren. Like if you haven't budgeted your petrol,
It's going
jammed.
on. But like, and so I don't understand how we pick and choose. We've got Chinese nationals coming in by the boatloads.
Yeah, but they
But-
bought the country, they bought the continent. We're here now.
Yes, but there's not as much energy against, oh no, they're taking our jobs, they're taking our shops, they're wada. But
No.
when the Somalian guys have a small spaza shop that isn't the mega China malls that are out there that are actually making a dent in the informal economy, then it's like a whole thing. Oh no, this. I'm like, oh, guys, these people have been running, like no one leaves their country
Because
to
it's
suffer
nice.
in
Yeah.
another country willingly or lightly. Like I'll go to Europe, I'll go to Banbani, knowing that I've got a good job. I'm not going there to suffer. I'm there to make more money.
Yeah.
But a lot of the people we're attacking in xenophobic attacks are people who've got nowhere else to go. What they're running from is so bad.
That they'd rather live in a shack.
Look, and
Because
survive, and all they're doing is move from one place to another place to Hunger Games, basically.
yeah.
Still, like I don't get preferential treatment. I take the worst jobs that nobody wants because I can't go back there because I'm dying.
I'm dying.
So I
I'd
don't
rather
understand
make
how
my
we,
$2.5 grand a month.
right? I
Than
don't know
have
how we choose it.
nothing.
Because then, and I get it. Oh no, drugs, human trafficking. But no, guys,
No,
we
but
can't
to be
shift all the
fair,
problems.
This is also like a continuation of said conversation we had.
Mm.
A lot of the people involved in the drug dealing
Are
and the human on foreign. They're South African.
Or if they are foreign, it's your white people with them cocaines and the
Yeah, boo.
it's your mlungos that
Yeah,
y'all ain't
boo.
fighting against.
No. How
It's
dare you
the
touch
people with like gated community status driving Porsches
Yay.
in G wagons and what.
And you want to fight the guy that's walking.
Dude,
Yaki bear,
you're
like,
fighting
he's
the
on a
guy who's
bicycle.
struggling worse than you, fam. Like, instead of actually fighting the criminals, the perpetrators, I heisted 180 billion rand and no one's come knocking on my door about it.
I've had this conversation before, right? And it was before I'd actually moved here already. Like, this is when I was like, one of my many first years when I was still jumping between what I actually wanted to do.
My many first years.
Yeah, there were many. There were many, but I finished one of them. Actually, two of them, but there were many. Anyways, so I go back to Namibia for holiday, and I'm having lunch with two of the people I used to go to school with, one of them being one of my closest friends, and a friend of my friends. So the four of us are having lunch. It's nice. We talking. It's nice times. Catch up.
Yeah.
What you doing? Where you living? What are you studying? You know, like that kind of vibe. Then this girl goes, right? This girl who is a Namibian national studying in Pretoria goes, you know, I don't think Zimbabweans, ne? This is after like the Bangladeshi have come to Namibia, the Chinese have been in Namibia. This is after like China Mall's been in Namibia. Like I think there were even two at some point. Like there were a lot of foreign nationals just vibing. They were Angolans even, but no, it was the Zimbabweans that were the problem here.
Good.
I just feel like all Zimbabweans are stealing our jobs and. So I'm like, hey, girl, hey,
What up now?
let's talk. Let's unpack this conversation. And one of the people sitting at the table was a Zimbabwe national.
Ooh, damn.
Zimbabwe national. Very polite boy. He sat there and he was just like, okay, let's see how this plays
hear
out. This girl goes, no, they're stealing our jobs, they're stealing our places in varsities, and she has all these complaints. I'm like, it's ironic you would say that. Love, you Namibian studying in South Africa. Your spot in varsity could have gone to someone else, but here you are telling us that all foreign nationals should not have decent paying jobs, even if bafundile, that they should be toilet cleaners, they should sweep the streets,
I can't.
and I'm sitting there and I'm like, but this person has the qualification to be a doctor. Why would you expect them to be the cleaner if they have the qualification to
I'm a better
be
doctor,
a doctor?
than I am a cleaner. Bye. Just like, look.
Just.
I don't know. You don't know me, but I'm a better doctor.
And I was just like, why did you not study in Namibia if you feel that your Namibian education is that much better? But yet you ran to a foreign country that your space could have gone to a South African kid. But here you have taken that spot.
Wow.
And yet you have words. Then she proceeded to speak more.
Oh, no.
This girl's like, no, I just feel like if they studied more, I was like, ma'am, okay. Then I was like, let me make this personal now. My mother, South African national, moved to Namibia as a nurse with her nursing degree or diploma. I'm not sure what it was in the 80s. I've never followed up because it's not a field I had any interest in. But that's neither here nor there. But I was like, so according to you, this is what my mother with her qualification should have done. She should have been a street cleaner or a cleaner in the nurse, whatever. Like, I don't really care about the semantics, but like that. And she was like, yes. And I don't know how
She
I was
said
calm.
yes.
Actually, no, I lie. Watula. She didn't actually respond to that question. Because I was just like, no, we don't have to talk about like hypothetical people. The people sitting on the
Let's bring it here.
streets,
Let's bring it here.
selling sweets, the people that are doctors. No, let's bring it here. There was no response to that. And I was just like, so it's nice for you to speak about hypothetical people. It's nice to you make generalizations about Zimbabweans when a Zimbabwean national sitting here. Not that it's good to do it when the person's not here either. It's just, it's a shitty thing to do.
Also extra rude.
But ma'am.
No, but like, Naya, okay, wait, look. Nishi, you might have missed her complete point.
Okay.
She is in South Africa studying at University of Pretoria.
Yes.
For 4 years, most likely.
Yes.
I told you her honors degree.
Yes.
And then uzo apply lumsebenzi eParakwana Hospital as a cleaner. Maybe that was her plan.
No, she went back to Namibia. Waham. She went right back. And I was like, so why couldn't you just do your education here? Because it would cost you less.
And you'd be home.
And you'd be home.
And you wouldn't have to be a foreign national. Something you clearly despise. Right?
My God.
Right? You would not have to be the thing you hate.
The most, right?
Right?
Guys.
Oh, no. Some people are just damaged. But like, it's weird how she's the exact same thing, but has the audacity to judge and point other people and other. And just othering everyone. But no, you were here enjoying this education. Yo, I know, no, abantu bakhona. So it's just the craziness in how exactly do we choose it? There's clearly no algorithm. Is it like, no, I'm serious. I don't understand how we go about it, because like it's there, it's out there, we see it. But just like, okay, no, there's clearly an issue with the Nigerians. There's clearly an issue with, there's a big issue with the Nigerians. But
people have a lot to say about the Nigerians, but it's just like,
but like,
wow, guys. Have you looked at your own people?
No, but just a small devil's advocate.
Oh no.
It's just like just a small devil's advocate. Yo, guys, like in the world, especially like traveling wise, Chinese people are banned from a lot of places, especially when they're historical sites and whatever. They are the worst. They have no regard for, do not touch that. It's 2 million years old. They ruin shit. So in some countries, they are banned. They are not allowed
not know that.
at historical sites or whatever. Because the Chinese, but they got this money, so they're traveling, but buying king. Ngoba bamaqaba kahle kahle nje anemali kodwa baqaba. But like, it is what it is, Fethu. You know, you've come from this, you've made this money, and they're the hardest working. Like, Jay, they work hard, which is why they're churning over millionaires and billionaires like crazy. Every other day they're making new ones because they understand. So they've got all this money. They come from a very isolated and closed off part of the world. So when they are out there, by misbehave. Well, but also they don't have a lot of access to. Look, I mean, I feel like if I travel to the States, I'd kind of know my way.
It's very It's
Bona,
weird.
it's limited, so they didn't grow up, with TV shows and because you kind of assimilate a little through TV, through the internet, through Bona, their country is very closed off, even to the States, very closed off. So they don't have that much,
unless you have a VPN.
Yes, so they don't have that much access. So when they do go out, it's just like, but
you know what I just did you ever watch that show with the Amish? Like, that's all I'm envisioning. But I'm like,
no,
have you not seen like when the Amish get freedom?
Oh no, I've never watched that show.
Wild out. But like, that was the image I had. But like with Chinese people, I was just like,
so no, they're wild out. Nje. Very well known around the world. Nigerians from Africa, bayahlupa. Not everyone, but bayahlupa. Kaziwa nje ukuthi nje ayahlupa bethu Nigerian. Doesn't warrant being xenophobic or what. No. And they're very traveled. They travel a lot. I think the statistic is they're the most traveled group in Africa because they will boom, leave, come back, leave, bayahamba everywhere. And I don't know if it's, a whole, this, I'm going to use the word tribal, but I stake my claim and it's mine. So they'll go there and they'll have little cities within, little communities within that they then...
The Chinese do that too.
They run them like a little, an embassy of sorts where it's their rules, It's like, no, this is South Africa, but this is my piece of, this is Nigeria when you're here, or this is China when you're here. So there is that, but also a lot of things can be resolved with dialogue. You don't have to be burning people on the street. We really don't have to be using words, and I do not use that word. You used it earlier. We all know the word. I do not use that word, Nji. I cringe even for research and podcast purposes. I don't like using it. But it's unnecessary when we're putting one set of rules on one nationality and we're not putting the set of rules on another nationality. Why? What makes what makes Tswana people exempt?
Yes.
What makes a Zimbabwean less than versus someone from Botswana? Like, what happened? No, but it's not like, and a lot of people will use that argument. Oh no, look, Zimbabweans are amongst the most. The high school education is amazing.
Yeah, their education
top
system,
of the line.
Even their varsity, dude.
Yes, top of the line. So you're not gonna say, oh no, they're coming here with benefiting anything. They're coming with they're educated, they're well this, they're well that, well versed in things. So what is the problem? It's not like you're taking on a burden. No, this person's gonna come here. They're gonna study. They're gonna get a good job. They're gonna pay taxes. And that's what's going to happen. No one's exempt from the tax man. No one's exempt from the tax man.
Unless you're not at what you call it.
Yeah, but if I'm a doctor, I'm not going to be
You
exempt
are
from the tax man.
contributing to the economy. Right?
If I'm an accountant, I'm contributing. If I'm an engineer, I'm contributing.
Yeah, teacher, etc. Yeah.
So then what is this issue? And then you're busy all up in arms, ban. But it grant we hola every month.
Without fail.
Every month.
Without
You
fail.
get free ARVs if you so need every month. You get free birth control every month. If you have cancer, the state will treat you. Where do they think that money comes from?
The taxpayers. Actually, they don't know.
Actually,
Actually,
no,
they
I don't
don't
think
know.
people actually don't know.
No, they don't know.
People actually don't know. The more you earn, also, the more you're taxed,
Yeah, boo.
and you will get taxed.
Yeah, boo.
SARS will knock on your door and say, "You owe me some coins."
When you least expected, man, just jump in.
Listen, they will come at you when you just bought a new car, fam, and you ain't got no money.
And they're like, oh, this is so
Aw,
pretty.
this is cute.
Pay
I
me.
need my money.
Run me my check.
So are you going to write it out in full, or should I put you on a payment plan?
Payment
In fact, don't worry. I'll put you on a 10-month payment plan. You don't need to give me your banking details. I have access.
I will find you.
Listen, they take your money before it hits the bank. That is SARS.
Okay, I haven't been found by SARS like that, so I don't have that kind of experience, but holy shit.
Why? No, fam. But like saying, actually, your tax money, it doesn't come to you first and then you send it to
Oh,
SARS.
no.
No, they take that
Like,
money
aw,
before
you think
you
you can
get
cheat
it.
me? These are not bank charges, love.
Ibo.
I'll take the money and then you can see what
Oh,
you do
you
with
keep the
change.
rest. Oh, ushinjo wako. SARS takes they take their share first. And that's besebenza nawe. Look, guys. You crying in the car with you. She's like, I can't do this today. Take a small cry in the car. SARS was
Look,
not
you're
there.
a citizen. You need to pay.
You
Yeah,
live here.
Listen,
Every
you are
day.
here. Pay.
You live here.
Yeah, pay. You need
You
to pay for this
breathe our
oxygen.
air.
You're paying for this oxygen. You're like, no, but
These payments ain't free.
hubby, oh, you like drinking? Psh, let me tax that too.
Two.
What? No.
Yay.
Whoa,
Yay.
guys. Oh, you like them lights? Psh, let me add 30% to your bill.
Guys,
Like,
need
no,
to
guys,
pay.
but like, why
you know,
am I
like, you know what's
suffering?
crazy, right? Let's talk about, now you're talking about electricity. ESCOM. Guys, ESCOM had us in South Africa load shedding. Did you know ESCOM gives Namibia electricity? Did they have load shedding? Bitch, no.
No,
They're paying customers.
stop
No, this is
inciting.
bullshit, guys.
Stop inciting xenophobias.
Even in Lesotho.
You're gonna add Namibians to
No,
that
like
list
I'm
that
touched,
they were
guys.
exempt
Like I was
from.
so touched. Do you know how painful it was telling my best friend, yo, I have to wait 2 hours to charge my phone. I'm on 20%. Let me talk to you later. And she's laughing at me because she has electricity and I don't.
No, but look, this is it's how you run a business. No, the boss doesn't eat first.
That is also
Everyone else eats first. Boss nama managing director adla last.
Ubuhlungu, guys.
Thina ke sama managing director kodwa asinayo leyo mali. Kodwa sifakwe kuleyo pool as South Africa. We're in the pool. ESCOM's reach is as far as like Nigeria.
The fuckery, bro.
Wonke umuntu right, okay, I don't know, the electricity situation
Further on.
further on is, and I don't think it's an ESCOM issue. I just think it's an infrastructure
yeah,
issue,
yeah.
corner. But yeah, everyone else is fine except South Africa. Load shedding, Tinak Pel, we're the only ones who suffer. But
Do you know Namibians lose their mind when the electricity is gone for 45 minutes? I'm like, what's that? Guys, that's happened.
do you remember when load shedding first started? We used to lose our minds until it just
became a
became a
routine.
norm. It
It
was a
was
new
normal.
normal. It's like, oh, okay, at least the lights didn't go off at a certain time. You know? You're just happy you could have a hot shower in the morning and cook supper in the evening. Any other time, it's fine.
You know what the best time was for me? When I was a rep. Because I was just like, I'm not home, so it doesn't matter. He's a boy, among boy. And
Oh,
then you
fam.
time those different places where you just like, so this is where I work across this time because I know between 12 and 2, there's no electricity and robots are fucking.
But this can't be my life.
Of course not.
But it
But
has
we're here
gotten
now.
better. It has kind of got better.
We haven't had load shedding in a couple of months.
Mm,
Like since like April, Mayish.
possibly.
Because I know winter we were good. If white jumper, it was just that in your area.
Yeah, it was the transformer in your area, fam. It wasn't the rest of us.
Shit. There was a morning I woke up, guys. Glenwood walk. It was like a discussion on Twitter. Guys, Glenwood.
Yeah.
Glenwood. But
Yeah.
I live in the ghetto.
You're living in the ghetto of Glenwood. It's
Glenwood.
all right.
It's fine.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the logic is. Actually, we should open up our show to like comments, like live comments.
No, I
where
don't trust
maybe
live
some people.
What we should do is take questions on social media or
Yes,
like
we should
take comments on social media and then take it from there.
Yeah, because like I'd like someone to kind of come at me with this is the algorithm. Yes.
On where?
Like, this is the algorithm for xenophobia.
No, I don't
Yeah.
want that because then it's a public domain. I'd rather have a thing where it's like an inbox where we pick and choose what we go through. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. We'll add a comment section because
No,
like
I don't
I'd
want
really
a comment
like
section.
okay, whatever you said to get people's gosh.
An inbox.
No, I don't speak technical. Okay, leave me alone. You know what I mean.
Lesha this list.
That's if it works, I'm happy. Okay, that's really just where I'm at. But click the button and it clicks. I'm happy. Like I'm happy. Do you understand how long it took me to not be mind fucked by the fact that when your battery dies on your iPhone, the button doesn't work?
Oh yeah, it's
I
a
was
mindfuck the first
like-
time. You're
I'm
like,
like,
why
what
is
i-
my middle button not
Why
working?
are you clicking?
And then you
It's
press
like
the side button and then it's like, oh,
And I'm
okay.
like, no,
I see.
let's this. What is happening? Like, even when I know, like, I saw my phone switch off, I saw it, Queep, and it switches off, and like, it's like I don't know, it's a reflex to press the one button you have, and I'm like, why is it stiff?
It doesn't go cool.
It
It doesn't bounce. Luto,
stiff?
it's that.
It's just like, I'm like, it's such a mind. Like that's where I'm still at. Like that's where I'm still at. Jill, with at least these technology stuff. So just leave me alone.
It's okay, Fred. I'll teach you.
I
I'm
actually
still
have-
learning.
Does
Like
it?
my phone was set up for me, but ngiyafunda bunch.
You know that I have
YouTube.
zero interest, actually. Like, I have zero interest. I feel like the day I'm Lalela, if you're not Excel, I don't need to know you in my life.
In Microsoft, if you don't fall
Like,
into the
as
Microsoft
in,
family, so
you're right.
right.
And when the day I conquered with Excel,
What?
ha. Yo,
Which one?
being live, the day I conquered Excel, I'm number one. I'm a legend. I'm amongst. So I'm just like, no, I
Kawe
don't
nama
need anything
kao.
else. I really don't need anything else. I've mastered Excel. I'm good. But yeah, all these gizmos and me, I send it to someone. Hey,
Yes.
do you wanna?
That is what you're supposed to do. You just find your inverted commas in-house tech person, and you're just
Yeah.
like, listen,
The nerd.
this is my problem. How do I fix this problem? Fix my life.
And it's so weird. Ikaya, I'm the tech expert. It's like, guys, really? Why? Like, my parents. Look, dude, my dad will, like recently, and he does this all the time. 5 ekuseni ngilele, walks into my room. Do you know, isendwa kanjani i-broadcast message mufuna uyisebenza abantu abaningi? I'm like, dude, I'm sleeping. First of all, like,
Hi.
this is not a question worthy of waking me up at 5 in the morning. But okay, think this is it, hey?
Guys, how do you choose your xenophobia? How do you choose
How do
which
you pick and
foreigners
choose?
are inverted commas good?
And
How
which
do you
ones are
choose?
bad?
Yeah.
Does someone tell us?
How do you
Is
choose
it-
that the Zulus are better than the Ndebeles? How is that chosen?
Yeah, it's a tough one.
So, guys, we'll figure out how to do like an inbox situation.
Yeah.
Producer, slave. That is your job now. That is your task. Make it work.
Alrighty.
And
from me, Dineo Mkobong.
And Nishibi.
You've been listening to Wine O'Clock, and you can catch us on www.radiodr.co.za. Bye.
I can't. No, no, Dineo. No.
Bye.
Okay,
Do you want to say a bye?
No, you already said bye. No, I don't want to clink with you. I'm upset now.
Bye.
No, I don't want to clink with you. I'm not talking to you anymore.
Okay, I'm out.
You are now tuned in to radiodr.co.za.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm Nishibi.
And I'm Dineo Mkobong
And this is WineO'Clock.
on www.radiodr.co.za.
Woo.